So let's go ahead and get into this. Please celebrate my 500 subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you coming on over and listening to my sultry voice. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I've been working, trying to be consistent. That is a goal. I got my goals right in front of me, trying to be consistent, making it a habit to where it's stuck. You know what I mean? So I appreciate each and every one of you coming on over and listening and continuing to enjoy my content. YouTube is my main base, my main hub. Pop it in, turn it on, clean, cook, use it while you take a walk in the park, child. Just go to YouTube. It's hard keeping up them other platforms. I don't even know why I did that. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this podcast topic. So what happened was, real quick, Mark Henry's down to the WrestleFest. Somebody asked him who would be his new Nation of Domination if he had the opportunity to manage a new group of talent. He went on to say for his heavies, the tag team of Hobbs and Omos. Then he said Mello would be good. He also said he would choose Trick, but Trick is too pretty and too nice, and everyone likes him, and he need mean, ugly guys, and just ugly meaning persona. He went on to say Bobby Lashley, and this is where eyebrows went up. He said the Dream, Velveteen Dream, Patrick Clark. Listen, I'm not going to even lie to you. I was a Velveteen Dream fan. The character, I still enjoy Velveteen Dream. I enjoy the character. He invigorated NXT. He brought a new element to NXT. He was must-see NXT. Just him wrestling, you was interested in what was going on. He even stirred up some controversy. I remember he put Roderick Strong's wife on his pants. He had Call Me Up Vince on his pants, and that was like all on the internet, like call up Velveteen, call up Velveteen. And then it just all came to a halt because he, at 21, because y'all do this all the time, I'm going to bring it around, made a terrible ass decision to allegedly get into the DMs of an underage fella. Okay? With that being said, let's go ahead and get into what Mark Henry said. Now, you can actually listen to Mark Henry's words because KNS WrestleFest has it up on Facebook, but I'm going to try to read what he wrote in a quick synopsis. So, Booker T kind of said the same thing about him back in February, that Velveteen Patrick Clark should get another chance because he's never been convicted, and that is true. He did get arrested and do dumb shit. I think it was cocaine. I think it was he was fighting, and then it was like a car crash or some shit. Whatever. He did have 3 arrests that were very erratic and tumultuous. And that is why he got kicked out of WWE. Had nothing to do with no sexual allegations. But that didn't help because the internet would not let up. So, let's get into what Mark Henry had to say. He said there's a lot of young guys that I think could hold up. But my wild card would probably be Velveteen Dream. I think it's time for his second chance. A lot of people in the world of wrestling love the talent. We're in a cancel culture that is justified as so. We need cancel culture. But at some point, you got to have grace and forgiveness. You got to see that that person is going to bury themselves again, because habitual line steppers, that's exactly who they are. Once they get that second chance and they're out, I ain't co-signing for you no more. But everybody needs their second chance. I think that would be my new nation. Looked great too. I saw him at the last convention. He said he saw him. A lot of people didn't want to touch that. And you know, I don't get into the guilt or the innocence, even though from what I understand, there was a lot of confusion and judgment about male sexuality, which I'm not a politician. I'm not going to cast judgment one way or other, but I do realize I've been lied on before. So I know what it feels like to not to be able to defend yourself in the court of public opinion. And at the same point, you got to just say, you know what, whatever happened, happened. But I need to make a living, and I need another chance, and I'm begging the fans for a chance. That's what I would do. I would throw myself on the mercy of the fans and just say, give me another shot. Which, by the way, Velveteen Dream did. He went on Chris Van Fleet, and he let it all hang out. He did a very extensive apology. He's trying. He did. I have to give it to him. Very sincere. Um, I agree with Mark Henry, and I'm gonna say this as a clinical therapist, social work. This is where I can pull it out. I work with a very, very high risk population of youths who, for the most part, no one would give these boys a chance that I work with. Um, the thing is, they're getting a chance because they are in a therapeutic situation. Whether it works or not, that's not what we're here to discuss. They've been given a second chance. And so, if we look at Patrick Clark, he didn't kill nobody. All of his issues were self-inflicted when it comes to the arrest. A lot of allegations, nothing's been proven. Even I was at a time like, listen, you in boys' DMs saying all kinds of wild shit and soliciting sex, if allegedly, that's a no-no. There are literally bitches and other guys, if that's your thing, throwing dick and pussy at you. Why are you in DMs? Why are you doing that? Booker T said something interesting. He said in his 20 years of running his wrestling company, Reality Wrestling, he's never had a one-on-one conversation with a female client or wrestler because he does not want to be put in a position of having to explain themselves. And that is one-on-one when you're working with the public, and you do not ever get in a position, especially if this is that population or whoever you're working with, don't put yourself in a position where you would have to then have to be on a defense. When you know you didn't do nothing, but you work with people who are willing to do anything to fuck up what you got going on. Patrick Clark fucked his own thing up. And I'm not here to run a case for him, but speaking with Booker T and Mark Henry, Booker T is actually convicted of robbery, and he was given a second chance. And imagine if that people saw Booker T and said, fuck that. He's actually a convict, and he was given a second chance. Patrick Clark isn't a convict. Also, we just had an issue with Tiffany Stratton. She could have been canceled quickly. But y'all was like, nah, fuck that. She didn't do this, that, and the third. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I even said I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt. Until she shows me otherwise. Maybe she just tripped up this time. But y'all relish Hulk Hogan. Y'all relish Triple H. Y'all relish Shawn Michaels. Y'all relish Stone Cold Steve Austin. All these men have arrests, and they did some egregious shit. Stone Cold beat his women up. Shawn Michaels was unbearable, running drugs, slapping bitches too, using racial slurs, both of them. Triple H did his whole racial number right on TV for all of us to see. Did China any which way, womanizer. Okay? We could go on and on about wrestlers who probably even shouldn't even be on fucking TV, but we sat there and cheered them on and looked for them and said, give them another chance because we like them. Yeah, give them another chance. See what happens. That's where I'm at with it. What you think? Do you think Velveteen Dream deserves another chance? Or you think just that's it? You was in them DMs, whether it was true or not, whether it was doctored up or whatever the case may be, you shouldn't have did that. Or give another chance, see what happens. Too many people, there's a lot of people who've been given multiple chances. Hulk Hogan. I'm going to use Hulk Hogan as an example. Hulk Hogan is a habitual line stepper. That is who Mark Henry's talking about. That's a habitual line stepper. Cheat on his wife, act like he want to fuck his daughter, enables his drunk ass son who damn near killed, I think he killed his best friend. Stone cold racist, womanizer, liar, well known, didn't do nothing for nobody, and he is plastered all over TV. And some of y'all still look the other way for all his indiscretions and say, well, that ain't him. I like Hulk Hogan. I'm not talking about Terry Bonella. Okay, well, I like Velveteen Dream. I ain't talking about Patrick Clark. Does that make sense? I always ask y'all, and I'm going to ask y'all this, and I'm going to wrap it up. Can you separate the artist from the artiste? If Velveteen Dream was on your TV, all of a sudden on NXT, running his Velveteen Dream shit, doing the best he can, will you give him another chance, or will you continue to boo him and won't let the man make money? He has apologized profusely, guys. He has. And it was sincerely. It was sincerity behind all of his apologies. He saw the error of his ways. I wouldn't call him a sex offender or a pedophile. And I'm not even gonna go no further with that. Just know he ain't the profile, baby. He ain't the profile. He ain't the profile. My God. That ain't the profile. And I'm speaking from a clinical standpoint. Tell me what y'all think in the comments. Do you agree with Mark Henry? Give Velveteen another shot at wrestling. Later.